Hey everybody, this is Elvis. Welcome to another edition of This Day in Rock and Roll History. Today is March 5th, and we're going to go back to 1955 and see what was happening on March 5th then, and work our way back up here today. All right, so sit down, buckle up, and let's get rolling. March 5th, 1955, Elvis Presley made his TV debut when he appeared on a weekend show, Louisiana Hayride in Shreveport, Louisiana. March 5th, 1963, the Beatles recorded what would be their third single, From Me to You, just 5 days after John Lennon and Paul McCartney wrote the song. March 5th, 1963, country singer Patsy Cline, Cowboy Copas, and Hawkshaw Hawkins were killed in a plane crash near Camden, Tennessee. Patsy Cline was the first country singer to cross over as a pop artist. March 5th, 1965, the Mannish Boys released their second single, I Pity the Fool, featuring a young David Bowie. March 5th, 1965, the Rolling Stones kicked off their fifth UK tour at the Regal Theatre, Edmonton, London. A 14-date package tour with the Hollies. March 5th, 1971, Led Zeppelin started a 12-day thank you tour for British fans, appearing at the clubs from their earlier days and charging the same admission price as they did in 1968. March 5th, 1975, Rod Stewart met British actress Rhett Eklund at a party in Los Angeles. The couple went on to have a high-profile love affair, and high it was. March 5th, 1982, actor and singer John Belushi died from an overdose of cocaine and heroin. Speedball. March 5th, 1983, Michael Jackson started a 7-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with Billie Jean, his fourth solo number 1, also number 1 in the UK. And on this day, Jackson's album Thriller went to number 1 for the first time on the UK album chart. It went on to become the biggest selling album of all time with sales of over 65 million. March 5th, 1992, REM cleaned up in the Rolling Stones Music Awards, winning Album of the Year for Out of Time, Artist of the Year, Best Single for Losing My Religion, Best Video for Losing My Religion, and Best Band, Best Guitarist, and Best Songwriters Award. Whew, good Lord. March 5th, 2000, former rap artist MC Hammer became a preacher at the Jubilee Christian Center in San Jose. Hammer had been declared bankrupt in 1996 after squandering his $50 million fortune. March 5th, 2000, Madonna went on to number 1 on the UK singles chart with her version of Don McLean's 1972 hit American Pie. It was her 50th UK hit and the singer's 9th UK number 1. March 5th, 2007, records by the Rolling Stones and Paul Simon were chosen for preservation by the U.S. Library of Congress. The Stones' Satisfaction and Paul Simon's Graceland album entered the National Records Registry. March 5th, 2017, Ed Sheeran was at number 1 on the UK album chart with his third studio album, Divide. All the tracks on the album reached the top 20 of the UK singles chart in the week of the album's release. The album won the Grammy for the Best Pop Vocal Album at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards. All right, that's what was happening on March 5th in rock and roll history. Like I always tell you people, there's a link down below if you want to learn more about this stuff. Go down there and hit that link because old Pelvis, I just hit the cream of the crop here, okay? That's what I try to get to you, try to build your interest up in this stuff so you'll have the curiosity to go down there and hit that link and find out more about the rock and roll history, because if you don't know where you've been, you're going to have trouble knowing where you're going. All right, so until I see you again, this is Old Pell saying, adios.